10:06, good morning. It is the Coffee Club, and Janae and I in studio. And, of course, it is time for Small Business Monday. And, you know, speaking of turning back time, you might just be able to do that with our Small Business of the Day today.
It's TK Designs.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
And this is so interesting because, you know, you think back in the day, you took videos of your kids or wedding or whatnot with the actual VCR. Remember the big recorders, VCR recorders? And you've got them sitting on tape and you think, well, I'll never watch that. This is pretty obsolete. Not true. Because, Tamara, you can do things about that.
That's right.
First of all, I have so many questions. How did you learn how to do this?
Yep, just one tape at a time, I guess, one step at a time. I started with scanning photos, scanning slides, scanning negatives. And then more and more people came and asked, well, can you do this? Can you transfer tapes? Can you transfer the film? So took some classes, took some online classes, and learned more and more. There was organizations that I discovered so that we can keep up to date with current technologies.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. How long have you been doing this?
This will be my 16th year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of changes then.
A lot of changes, sure.
Yeah, Tamara and I were talking off air. I mean, the ones that my mother had done, she actually had them done somewhere else, but it was the old, predating the video recorders, the 8mm, the small film reels.
Yeah. Super 8, regular
Super 8
films.
stuff, yeah. And we used to have
are those actual reels?
Yes, we used to have to dig out the projector and the pull-down screen, and my mother had some of the stuff we shot of my dad on the farm, my grandfather on the swather, a picture of my younger brother, very little brother with
that's neat
with our dog. She had that transferred onto DVD. Those are memories that you can resurrect for people, and especially this time of year, you know, the holidays. If you've got old holiday stuff that you want to transfer to a medium now that's a lot more accessible, you mentioned even flash drives, downloadable links, the latest technology, you can do that for people.
I sure can, yep. There's a lot of hidden treasures in those old films. And a lot of times people don't even consider the extended family that this would excite or extended family that they would love to see it too. Not just, you know, the immediate family, but think of all the families that you have on those.
Is it a busy time of year for you?
It is.
A lot of people do this for gifts. I'm assuming it'd be a wonderful gift.
It is a wonderful gift because Christmas is a time for family gatherings, and when you get together, it's kind of fun to watch those movies together.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, like Ronnie said, you even know how to do the old reels.
Yep, the old film, Super 8 and regular 8, 16mm film too.
Was a little big handheld plastic thing that looks like the thing, the label maker. That's what the camera looked like.
I know what you're talking
just
about.
Popped and then it was.
Yeah, from, I want to say, the olden days.
It was the olden days.
But you can even take those and make them digital so they stream?
Correct.
That is so wild to me.
Yeah, the latest is streaming video. So that is, I think, wonderful for people because it makes it accessible for grandma who maybe not know how to do digital. They don't know how, I don't know how to play this flash drive. Well, you just get it set up for them, and they can use their remote on their TV, and they can access it. So,
wow, that's incredible.
So it can be accessed with a smart TV. Basically, you can stream it to your actual television. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. And I know it meant a lot. You know, when my mother did it for us. Now it was pieces of different films. I think the whole thing was like 13 minutes. But you saw when my mother and dad took a trip to a dairy producer thing or something, and my dad had the 70s shirt going on, and my mom, I saw a lot of old memories. It was fun to see.
How did you come to how did you decide to start a business doing this?
Transferring my family's media was where I started. when my grandmother passed, we had multiple totes of the old cabinet cards, photos, and a lot of the pictures of us grandkids. And I was like, everybody needs this. You know, all of us cousins, we all need a copy of this. So I went ahead and started scanning because, you know, I had access to that. So once I handed that all out, they just loved it. It was a lot of fun to look at all those old pictures. Some they'd never even seen before. So I shared that.
And then
joy.
you decided to start a business doing it.
Well, yeah. I was kind of thinking of what could I do to work from home.
Yeah.
Doing so.
Good for you.
And, you know, with the earlier stuff we were talking about, you had initially started with scanning, all those kind of things. Could you still potentially do that if we have... my mom's got tons of photo albums, old Polaroids. Could a person, you know, make a deal where you're just basically going picture to picture to picture, kind of make
put them on a slide thing,
make them digital, make a movie out of that, maybe with music underneath it or something, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I do a lot of where people have old photo albums, and we'll take scans of different pictures, and either they picked out the select photos or we do the whole photo album.
Yeah.
And we've done slideshows. We've also just done the JPEG images for them to have. So
I bet, do you do things, so say graduations and weddings, do you put things together for that too?
Yes. Anniversaries.
Sure. Oh yeah, anniversaries probably. Yeah. Huh.
A lot of 50th, 40th anniversaries.
Oh, yeah.
And graduations.
And put the music behind it, and then people watch it and get tears.
Well, and that's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we have these albums, but I know one year my mom and stepdad ended up having some flooding in the basement. You get worried, you know, whatever kind of disaster happens, where if you got these things in the wrong spot, it's irreplaceable stuff that ends up getting destroyed. So we can bring it into you now, get it transferred over to somewhere where it's up in the cloud, so to speak.
You don't have to worry about that.
Then you don't have to worry about that. You've got another way to access that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that we do, you know, make it safe, searchable, and shareable for everybody.
Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah, and then how you can just download it, and then you can send it to everybody in your family.
Yeah. And maybe you don't have a project in mind yet, but at least you have it digitized, so when the time comes, then you'll have those images. So
I think it would be an amazing gift.
it would be, yeah.
An amazing gift. I would love for my kids to put something together. Maybe they're listening.
Yeah. There you go, kids.
Yeah. And you've been in business for 16 years.
Yep. We do a lot of photo organizing now too. So if they bring us the totes of photos, we'll organize all the print photos.
It sounds like it's so much.
Add it with your digital photos so that they're all in one location.
This has got to be a lot of work.
Yeah, I was going to say, when somebody brings you a Rubbermaid tote, you got to go, I'll have this for you in about 3 months. So come on back.
Has anybody ever done that? Brought a whole tote?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How long does it take to do something like this?
About the 3 month time.
Oh, I guessed right. Okay.
Jeez, Ronnie, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
I'm like, that's got to take a while.
You know, you don't know what you're going to find in the tote, how many photos that'll be. So it always kind of fluctuates for a time.
So people will come, bring a tote to you and say, here's a tote, just do what you want to do with it?
Pretty much, yeah. Just get it all scanned, and I want it safe. So
looks like we might have a potential question. Caller, good morning. What's your first name and your question for our guest on Small Business Monday?
Yeah, Larry, what's I missed the address of this gal that's talking about photos.
Yeah, TK Designs. Tamara, what's your address?
417 Main Avenue, Suite 206.
Just a minute.
Oh.
Please repeat.
Yeah, it's 417 Main Avenue, Suite 206.
Okay. He has a phone number, I take it?
Yeah.
Tamara, do you want to give him your phone number?
701-200-9153.
Did you get that?
I got it.
Okay, and it's TK Designs.
And Ronnie, my dad worked on that on one of those ships when he talked about cancer earlier. He had a lung removed.
Yeah, the mesothelioma. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Of course, Larry. Absolutely. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
So, yeah. That's,
looks like someone's coming in to see you.
Yeah.
I'll welcome that. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
and Janae and I, typically do Veterans Friday. That's something that means a lot to us. This past Saturday, Pearl Harbor Day, if there are vets out there that want to preserve that part of history for their family, their photos from serving in different parts of the world, you could probably even do that. Make a photo album, or digital access to all that
You
stuff.
could do anything.
Yeah. I do photo restoration too. So
Oh,
if you
my.
have images
Okay.
that are damaged just because of time or wear or faded or whatever. I've done a lot of those as well. So, yep.
That has to take a lot of patience.
Yes. I guess I've been blessed with that. That's one of my that's one of my superpowers. I have
not. I could never do what you do.
Well, and Tamara and I mean, just all of the things you can do. We were talking off air, I recognized your business because some years ago I actually was a customer of yours working at a previous job. It was an old newspaper aluminum roll from what they used to put it on paper. And someone had brought me a copy of an ad that their family was the original business owner. It was like a dad or a grandfather. And they wanted a copy to preserve that history of their old newspaper ad. I think it was going back to like the 30s or 40s or something. And you were able to actually lift that off of there and put it on a piece of paper that they could frame and hang in an office.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. That was a great project.
Yeah. And that's just an example of all of the things that you can, and now I can know you can do all of this stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah. A lot of old audio recordings, too.
Really?
A lot of grandparents or great-grandparents. People find these old records that were recorded with their grandparents or their aunt singing, a special song, and they want to listen to it. And a lot of younger generations, they've never even heard it before. So we're able to take that.
And even audio.
Even audio, yep.
That is absolutely fantastic. Wow. And all of these different gift ideas are for birthdays or anniversaries. Yeah, there's some people I know that have the old, what used to be, like you're describing, the recordable, where some of them even got sent overseas. You're basically sending an audio Christmas card to your husband or whoever that was serving overseas, so you can listen to your newborn baby's voice or something. It's just amazing what you can do with all of that stuff. Yeah,
it really is. Okay, how can people find you again, Tamara?
They can find me at 417 Main Avenue, Suite 206. That's where I'm located.
I'm going to post. You have a website, too, and I'm going to get that posted up on our Facebook page, too.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Well, TK Design, our small business of the week. And Tamara, thank you again so much for sharing what you do. And I'm sure all of the people that you help and who are listening now, you're about to help, will definitely appreciate your services. So thank you for being our small business on this Monday.
Thank you so much for having me.
You bet.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We got much more to come. And if you want more information, again, TK Design, that link to the website will be in the Coffee Club Facebook page in just a few moments.